Hello everyone, in this video I will walk you through CIS Benchmarks demo. CIS Benchmarks comes under Certified Kubernetes Security Specialist exam topics, so let's get started. So CIS stands for Center for Internet Securities and they provide guidelines on hardening systems. So you can visit their site cissecurity.org and they provide actually guidelines on hardening many systems. So if you just come to download cissecurity.org, you'll see all the Linux based CentOS, all the systems and their security hardening guidelines. So if I just scroll down, you will see one for the Kubernetes as well. So I'll just come to that place. Okay, Kubernetes. So currently CIS Kubernetes for version 1.23 benchmark 101. So they provide a PDF and I have the PDF open. So this is like a 316 page document and they have guidelines for all their different components, how to secure them. So I'll just quickly go to the table of contents and show you. So they have, for example, control plane, like what security measures can be provided, what are the vulnerabilities or security holes. And let's say I just pick, for example, one of them, which I'll be showcasing in this video. So, for example, 128. If I click this link, it will tell you what what this vulnerability is all about. So, turn on role-based access control, and they give you how to check and how to remediate it. So, audit and remediation and default value, all those things they provide. So, for this particular activity, there is a tool called kube-bench, and kube-bench provides a CIS benchmarking audit, and let's say there are ways how to install it from sources, container and all, but in this particular demo I will be directly downloading the zip file here and running it directly from there, because I find that this is the easiest way to run kube-bench. So okay, let's get started. So as I mentioned, I will be downloading the binaries, the zip file, and I go to the terminal, and since I can do if there is a chance to do sudo I, better you become root and download and extract the file. So file is extracted, and moving on. So once it's extracted, you can run this particular tool just like this. So these commands are available in the GitHub repository. So I'll copy this and paste it. So I'll explain how to read this correctly. So I'll go to the first command which I ran. Okay, so first command which I ran was the default kube-bench config dir. This is in the documentation, and then it will run through the node. It can be master or worker. It will automatically identify, and it will see whether all these hardening steps are pass or fail. So let's say they are fail steps. So 112, then it will tell you ensure that the HCD directory ownership is set to HCD. So you have to read it like this. So you just have to go through fail or warn probably. So it's better to focus on fail. So it's a pretty long document. So I'll just come to the second part of it. Some of the security steps that they have advised, which I'll be following in this video. So if I come down. Okay, so here what I have done is I have I'm grepping for fail only. So this was just previous command, but grep fail, and I can see all the failure security steps which are missing from this Kubernetes cluster. So I'll be addressing some of them. And what you can do is once you have the fail steps, there is a number, there's a specific number like 1.2.21 or 1.2.8, which I'm addressing in this particular video. So what I do is I can actually do one grep -f, which is for fixed string, and 1.2.9 and just give a space, and A5 means after 5. So if I just want to look how to fix that vulnerability, how can I fix that? So it will just tell you, okay, 1.2.9 edit and add this particular parameter. So it's saying update your Kubernetes manifest kube API server on the master node and set a value to RBAC. So they are giving the instruction on what exactly to be added. So that's how you have to read this particular document. Anyway, I have provided whatever I was mentioning. So this is how, like, I'm grepping for fail and then fix string, and then I'm picking up the one which I'm interested in. And A5 means after 5, because there will 5 to 6 lines, and it will show you the how to fix that particular issue. So moving on. So I have picked some of the issues. So let's say there is one on the config.yaml, and I go here and I open the config.yaml. Let me see what I need to do. So they are saying me to make this enabled equal to false, right? So I'll just copy this, come here, enabled equal to false. Okay, so this is the thing. So what I can do is I can just comment it out, escape, and add above it. So I'll just, okay, so I have set it enabled equal to false. So I've just commented the line underneath that. So this is done. What was the second one? They are saying make mode equal to webhook. Okay, mode equal to webhook. Okay, so here, so I can change this to webhook. So this is done, and I can save it. This file is saved. Now these two changes I have just made. So after this I need to, so I'll copy this snippet of code and paste it. So it's restarted kubelet. Now moving on. So this one is related to kube API server. So I need to enable profiling equal to false, and I need to change the authorization mode, right? So I'll copy this, and first I need to, I think, make first change over here. So I can add a line above it and go here. And I will take the snippet. So profiling equal to false. So profiling equal to false, and the other one was to change the authorization mode. So currently it's set to always allow. So here always allow, right? So I can go to the start, add, I'll just comment it out and make a line above it. So that's also done. So authorization mode is node and RBAC now, and I will save this file. So this is done. So moving on. So next change is on the HCD YAML file. The reason I just save this to some variable, because I can take a backup. So in this, before vim $HCD, I can do like cp $HCD dot or anywhere, but I have already taken the backup, so that's why I'm not doing that step. So I'll take this and go to terminal, and what I need to do is, okay, I need to add client cert auth equal to true. So client cert auth, okay, so it's false at the moment, so I can just comment it out. So I have commented, and I can just add that line above it. So I made the client cert auth equal to true. I'll save this file. So this is also done. And next is about changing the ownership of HCD. So this is straightforward. I'll just run it directly. So user already exists, and just I do chown. Okay, that is also done. And last one is adding a profiling false to the kube controller. So this is kube controller manager file. Okay, paste it. And so first I can just search if profiling is there or not. Okay, it's not there. So I should add below this line, and I'll make it, yeah, and add this line. Okay, profiling equal to false is added. I'll just save this file, and that's all my component have been set up correctly, and I can just rerun that thing again. So I guess copy this, and hopefully this time there will be less issues being reported. So you see there, like, all those things have been fixed. There are much less issues now. So that's all I wanted to cover for CIS benchmarks for the Kubernetes, how to harden a Kubernetes cluster. Thanks for watching. Bye.